Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 6 of my Defender of the Holy Sepulchre campaign here in Crusader Kings 2 and what could very well be the finale. The Crusade has now officially been called, so now we just need to prepare ourselves for it. We do technically need to wrap up things here in Anjou. There you go, that's it. Finished. Great. This is my daughter, who is the heir. Although it is my granddaughter here, Celine. So basically, I've just got myself in a position where, well, really nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Nothing is going to happen. We have no beneficiaries that are eligible. It looks like they have to be Catholic, my dynasty, not landed, not heir to a title, at least 12, not a mercenary, not part of a holy order, not a monk, not a nun, not seriously ill or injured. So it's going to be us. We're going to give it to ourselves. The greatest gift of all. So what we're just gonna do then, I think, is we might just crank things up to 5 speed here. Start recuperating a little bit. Now we have to get going at 11, 12, so we're just gonna speed through this year. I got another position open. Hopefully we can collect on some taxes if we're really lucky. Let's improve relations with the Pope. Just might not be a bad idea to do that. Let's see. One of my friends just died. Badouin of Again died of severe stress. That was a while back. Yeah, just we're gonna drink in his honor. Let's warn my wife about becoming fat, and I've become a drunkard. Well, that's wonderful, isn't it? It's fine. I just need to hang on long enough for the Crusade to start, because I think if I'm a kid, I can't pledge myself. I might be wrong on that, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, see, it doesn't... I don't see any minors. Our overall strength is looking very good against the Fatimids. Like I said before, they're Shia. So we should be in a good position. Duke Henri of Aquitaine. With no heir. Okay, these two are brothers who have managed to take most of southwest France. Very strong family, this. Where is the, Yeah, it's the younger brother, right? He's the one who starts out here as the Duke of Burgundy. Might be good for a future Crusade game. As I've said before, I have no intentions of forming Outremer in this campaign, which is why this might be the finale. This is strictly for the one achievement. Oh! King Bohemond the Butcher of Sicily has inherited this duchy. I think... Did I look into why that was? In any case, France is falling apart. That's what we need to get the hell out of here. And, sorry, get the heaven out of here and move it to Jerusalem. Alright, so we're still just waiting. We're going to save up. I think I'm only going to buy 2 mercenary companies, even though I've got a lot of money. The reason for that is that I don't want to... How do I say this? It's not that I don't want to. I don't have the boats to carry any more people, I think. So maybe in hindsight, I should have spent a little more time trying to get coastal areas. This is where the Duchy of Normandy could have been useful, but it's okay. Not a big deal at all. Alright. December. I'm going to first assemble my regular forces before I... Let's see. A little bit of sabotage out here. I can't reach them. Well, hell. I don't know, then freaking go study something. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so now we're in January. As I was saying, what we're going to do here is I'm going to assemble my regular forces as best I can. And then I'm only going to hire the mercenaries when it's time to actually get going. Slow things down to 4 speed here so I don't accidentally lose too much time. We're just wanting to make sure I grab the ones from Orleans. Don't want to get my boats together any time before I really have to. Alright, let's move everyone down here. As you can see, it's only been a month and already it's filling up. Alright. we're gonna try to assemble everybody with just these boats. Let's hire 2 mercenary groups. I'm thinking the the Swiss. Yeah, the Swiss will be good. And who else do we want to take? Maybe the Bretons. I want a little bit of cavalry. I think we'll do the Scots. Oh, they're a little expensive though. No, it'll be worth it. Oh no, the Irish. Yes, the Irish. Erin go Bra. We head east. Now, of course, the key is we got to get there before anybody else does. That is the entire point of this. We are going to need our personal fleet levies, it looks like. And I still haven't borrowed money from the Jews. At least I'm pretty sure that I haven't. So we could do that whenever we need some quick cash stimulus. Let's see, it's like 7,000 or so. We should be able to get everybody here. Oh, nice. We just got a little bit more gold, 15 gold. That's really not much when you're losing 40 a month. Damnation. Is that all we've got? See, this is what I was worried about. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have these guys. This is the Irish band. We're going to have you start heading south. We're going to bring you all. I really feel like I'm supposed to have more people than this together. Let's merge that. Yeah, no, I am supposed to. Wait a minute. What? So I'm going to have to 7,000. I should. Oh, I just have a tiny bit too much. Okay. We can't split this anymore. Alright, so we're going to take the 1,000 of you, send you south. Everybody else is going to get moving. Here we go. 6,400, not as many as I would like, but it'll be enough. Now the idea is to send wave after wave after wave of Christian Crusaders into them until they finally surrender. But mostly we just have to be the first ones to step foot in the Holy Land. Again, double checking. Okay, I've not borrowed money from the Jews. That's going to be about half a year's worth of money from that. What do we want to do? Alright, let's send them over. And the idea will be that we, these guys will come down, and as soon as I don't need them anymore, I'm going to dismiss my personal fleet, so I'm not using up all that money. Because it's only about 1,000 people I'm carrying. I don't need 70 ships for that. What's this? Make this piece of poetry better? What? Okay, could you help me? This piece of poetry is rubbish. We have somebody new here. Renan de Calon. Alright. It's interesting. Make sure the target hasn't changed. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get a notification whenever it changes. Roses are red, violets are blue. The sun shows its beauty, but true beauty's in you. There was nothing more for him to teach me. Okay, I just got some diplomacy. Really, tears in his eyes. That seems like a bit much, but alright. Yeah, get moving south. Every little bit along the coast you can move is that much less I have to do with men. Alright, Crusade's going to start on the 24th. I don't think there's any reason I'm not going to be allowed to just plant my men down here right now. Okay, they are going to suffer a little bit from attrition if I do this, but they're already set. Okay, let's get rid of the ones that are our personal domain. Now we're gonna come up here with you all. I guess meet them at Genoa or something. All right, we are about to have it start. Advise me in matters of policy. Sure, I suppose. That's it. Here we go. Duke Godfried, on the one hand, has accepted a call to arms from Pope Callistus II, opposing Caliph Abu Mansur al-Nazir, due to having pledged to join the Crusade Duke Gottfried I had no other choice. That's fine. Crusade for Jerusalem. In a grand announcement, the Pope declares a crusade for Jerusalem. It was once a part of the core Christian lands, and lords from all across the world gathered to fight for it in a grand war once more. The Jerusalemite lands have long been under the tyrannical rule of the Mohammedan infidel Caliph Abu Mansur al-Nazir, but with the upcoming Christian onslaught, it is only a matter of time before he will fall. God will grant remission of sin to everyone partaking in the righteous war. Crusade begins. We get 100 piety. Alright, we're going to significantly slow things down now. Okay, so as I was saying, okay, we're going to make sure we've got everybody here that we need. Alright, come up here and then down south. Already, look at this. Look, we're already contributing 100% of the score. Like, we're carrying this crusade already. Jeez, will somebody do something? Peasant revolt. No, that's some stuff back home. Does not concern me anymore. I'm not even going to look at the fighting that's happening in the Holy Land right now. I need to focus on getting these troops home. See, and already because we dismissed our personal levies, I'm already getting 10 more gold a month. Actually, 11, I think. So, pretty good in terms of making it more long-lasting fighting that we could do. Dang it, I wasn't able to catch them. Oh no, that's a bad idea. Let's... Come on, we gotta try and get some of these small armies, and then I'll go get Jerusalem. Oh, here we go. These are going for Al-Tarek. Okay, we should be in Genoa, or by now. Yes, okay. 1,000 reinforcements coming in. Alright, so far we're just competing with counts and things like that, but eventually we're going to have some Holy Roman Emperors that are arriving. It looks like, yes, we're going to get here first, and so we're going to get the defensive bonus from the hills. Excellent, yeah, and they're already locked in, so we've got them outnumbered, and this should be a big one. Well, actually not that big. We're going to have some 5-figure fighting going on soon enough, but as you can see, we're making really quick work of them. We're up to 94%. Knights of St. John have been created. That's excellent. So okay, over here, this is what we're trying to keep an eye on, the contribution to the Crusade. So right now, I've contributed 94% toward the Crusade, coming in at 18,042 points, for lack of a better term. But as you see, the vast majority of people have not even shown up yet. So for example, we've got people like the King of Sweden, the Queen of Swabia, the King of Scotland, the Queen of Bohemia, the King of Sicily, Hungary, France, Norway. I actually don't think I see the Holy Roman Empire here. That's good. They usually can field the biggest army. But we get, if I'm remembering how the point system works, we get more points from killing Muslims than from occupying land. So I might try to occupy Jerusalem here real quick, but for the most part, we're going to be engaging with Muslim armies. So, like, yeah, see right here, I wanted to go after Jerusalem, but there's a 1,000-man army up there, so we're going to go and attack that. As you can see, we're already down to 82% now that some more people are actually beginning to land in the area. So we've got to be careful about that. Alright, I think we've got all of our fleet landed that we're going to ever need, so we're just going to dismiss everybody. We're burning the ships, nobody's going home. We live and die in the Levant. Alright, excellent. So now we're going to come back down here. We're leading the siege. We're going to take Jerusalem itself, at least it's top holding. Jerusalem is technically down here, the mosque, but we're just going to do that so that we could... that should help us quite a bit in terms of the significance of our of it. It's gonna have to be a combination of occupation and battles here that'll help us. Now, if I really wanted to be gamey, if I was going for Outremer later, I would be doing things like besieging Erbed and Damascus, because I think the way the Crusade works is you get all of the de jure area, and on top of that, you also get... Oh, you see, this is really not good. They're about to get a bunch of points here. Yep, King Bohemond of Sicily is taking a lead. He has taken the lead because he's participating in this fight down here. Can we possibly... Nope, that's a bad idea. Let's see, let's assault Jerusalem. So right now they're taking a lead. I might be able to snatch it back. Genoa is also there. Lethal Nightmares, this is what I was afraid of. So my daughter's been killed by my son, who is probably the spawn of the devil. That's a problem, obviously. Now the good news here is these guys are losing the fight, and then they're going to hopefully come into Jerusalem, and then I could beat what's left over of them, I think, with the men that we have here. Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh, it's just agonizing sitting here. Now the good news is that that's going to hurt the points, of course. I can seclude myself in prayer, sure. Alright, come on, get this holding, get this holding. It's like the hardest one to get. Alright, time to cut down on the beer. I'm no longer drunk. That's great. You have a daughter that's been born. Doesn't really matter her name because she's going to get killed by little Damien Omen here. Helvis, whatever. Does not matter. Okay, we've got an army coming in here. Now, let's meet up and try to do our part to help fend off the Muslims. Okay, there we go. And just like that, I've taken the lead again because I'm participating. Alright, gently prodding. Think nothing of it, friend. Yes, so this was big. So after the Battle of Tiberias, see, yeah, this is also showing what I'm going to get afterwards. That puts us at 21%. King Bohemond of Sicily is down at 16%. Genoa's at 18%. We have to keep finding more Muslim armies to fight, though. But I think we've definitely reached the point where the Catholics are going to win. It's just a matter of making sure we do our part to kill Muslims along the way. Alright, we have to keep doing this. I don't even care if we lose, because just by participating in the fighting at all, it's going to keep our point total up, and Genoa is right on my ass in this regard. I think they have some forces in here with this army as well. That's what's making things a little bit difficult. Okay, let's come over here and then whip around to the west. This is where some more forces of theirs should be coming. Sorry, I'm just getting so paranoid. Got to stay on top of this total. We're at 18%. It's only a 3% lead we've got. All right, the merchants are talking about their travels and whatnot. This guy wants to give me a courtier. Sure. Yeah, this is our goal. As you can see, we've got absolutely enormous Christian armies. Oh, there's actually a pretty large one right there. That's a Muslim army. So we probably should actually whip around back north so we can fight it. But what I was about to say is that we clearly have the advantage. Like, you look at the relative strength, it's 155. There's virtually no way that we lose the Crusade. So right now the goal is making sure that we not just win the Crusade, but that I am the primary beneficiary. My lead has extended a little bit. We're up to about 4% lead. 3%. Okay, I need to come up here. No, let's grab them. And we're going to go to the north here. See, we're going to start making our way towards this 10,000 man army, or almost 10,000 man army. But at 97%, I don't think Genoa has the time to take the lead again. I think the next holding that gets occupied, that's going to be it. Yeah, look at them. They're just running away up here. So on second thought, let's come down to Beirut. Let's maybe assault this holding. It shouldn't have too many people in it. Yeah, that's it. I think that did it for me. We're at 100%. I've got 15%. And as soon as we unpause, the Pope should grant it to us. I've got a 3% lead on everybody else. Come on now. I'll assault again. I'll just keep assaulting. I'll keep throwing the bodies. I think the Pope's the one who has to offer the peace. I'll keep assaulting. I'll just play it safe. Or let's take Tripoli, right, or something. Alright, yes. The Catholic Crusade for Jerusalem has ended. Pope Callistus II has won. We got it. That's the achievement. Victorious Crusaders. God has granted King Godfrey of Jerusalem victory in the Crusade for Jerusalem. Caliph Jawdat has been beaten at every turn during the war, and he has finally had to give up on his holdings in Jerusalem. King Godefroy has granted the new lands of Jerusalem to Godefroy de Bouillon. The Pope has made an announcement about the victory and virtues of the Crusaders as true, faithful protectors of the faith. With the Muslims being pushed out of their old lands, there are certainly more conflicts to come. Praise God. So, yeah, I have now fulfilled the ambition to become a, paragon of virtue. Obviously, lots of piety, lots of prestige. I should have picked up some artifacts. Yeah, we've got Crusader armor, French Sword of the Cross, heavy foot troops, light infantry, prestige, and things like that. Now, I thought that, aren't I? Okay, the Regency ends. Oh, and I've just become possessed. Just in time to be King of Jerusalem. That's wonderful, isn't it? So now I have to get myself crowned and things like that. But you get plenty of stuff to do here. Once you're King of Jerusalem, obviously you're still completely surrounded by Muslims, and and there's plenty of them within your borders as well. So we're just going to do a little bit of wrapping things up here. So in the future, I do want to do an Outremer campaign, just a fully dedicated one where it's like I'm not super concerned with being King of Jerusalem right out of the gate. Maybe I could be it later, but there's different things you could do here. That achievement here, for those of you who are curious, you can, when you form the Empire of Outremer, it will destroy the Muslim caliphates. To do that, you have to be an adult and independent ruler at peace, have prestige that's at least 5,000, and hold the county of Jerusalem, as well as controlling the region of the Near East, which is basically Mesopotamia, Arabia, the Levant. I think you also need to have Egypt. I'm trying to remember how you check the region here. You do like what you're supposed to highlight to see. Is it right here? Well, it doesn't matter because I'm not going for that. But one thing I'm wondering, okay, they're going to do a renewed jihad. Obviously, that's bad. But I thought that whoever won, it wasn't just that you got the Crusader trait. Well, actually, he does not have that, funnily enough. But I thought there was supposed to be the creation of the bloodline for a Crusader. Maybe it's because I didn't have him as a commander. It's strange. So let's just have the Pope crown me. Alright. Yeah, this is the Knights Hospitaller. They want to construct a castle in Jerusalem. That's really great. So we'll vassalize them, which says I don't have the money for. Why not? He has a bad opinion of me? I just let him build a castle. That's crap. Okay, let's have you build a hospital. And I guess we'll just send him a gift. We'll do it the easy way. Alright, so vassalize the Knights Hospitaller. Costs me 500 gold. Have to have a personal wealth of at least 500. I'm not a heretic. I'm independent. I'm not excommunicated. And I can only have one vassalized at a time. Alright. But I'm also trying to see, there's supposed to be an event or a decision or something where I could become an Outremer, start a war against this excommunicated ruler, and then upon victory he'll crown me. I'm not going to war with the Holy Roman Empire, so we'll just have to, yeah, we'll have to have somebody else do this. So in about 4 months or so, we can get a bishop or something to do that. Open, let's see, Spy Master position. Desires the Duchy of Jerusalem. Well, you can just get over that, because it's not happening. Also, I should have pulled out, yeah, as you see here, the counties up here for the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Let's move our actual capital, though, to Jerusalem. That's probably what the issue is, so let's make that the capital. Now, we come over here, we can pick different ambitions. We could forge a bloodline, which could be fun. Let's see, don't have very many prisoners. Why can't I convert my culture? See, I can convert to the local one. Here we go. Embrace Outremer culture. A new prestige has to be 10,000. Oh, one of them has to be true. So I either have to have a prestige that is equal to 10,000 be an emperor already of Outremer. Or my liege is Outremer. Okay, so I just need a little bit more prestige. That actually should be pretty easy to deal with. We're just going to do some stuff like... We're just going to usurp a lot of these titles, create some more titles, things like that. Let's see. Let's set our crown focus there. Oh yeah, once you're in Jerusalem, you can secretly convert to basically everything. Vassal levies have been raised too long. Okay. There must be some more titles I could create here. Oh, they've all already been created and given away. Alright, well then, I can't do that. I want to just try making the Outremer culture, if I can see if I can do that in the next 5 minutes. Let's see, we are going to... Yeah, let's hold a grand tournament. Hopefully we don't get attacked via jihad. Yep, there it is. A jihad has been declared. Formal declaration of war from the Khalifa of the Abbasids. C'est la vie, right? Pretty annoying. But here, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Now, as you guys know, I don't play on Iron Man when I'm playing for YouTube, so that way I can recover my save files in case something goes wrong during a recording. And some people might say, well, you could be save scumming, you could be doing other things to cheat. Let me tell you guys a little secret. There's plenty of ways to cheat on Iron Man. Maybe I should make a video showing how. So that's why I also don't do... I almost never do edited versions of my campaigns whenever I'm going for an achievement, so that way you all can see how I do it. But I was pretty happy to get this one, Defender of the Holy Sepulchre, and we're going to go for Outremer another day. But since I'm not on Iron Man mode, let's see. I think there is a console command that'll give me prestige, just so I can show you how. Let's see what happens when you switch to Outremer. Let's see, prestige. Oh, it's literally just type prestige. Okay. Did that not work? There we go. Yeah. So just do that. Then we can embrace the Outremer culture, the European incursions in the Levant. This is just for demonstrative purposes. I'm not continuing this campaign. The European incursions in the Levant have brought a multitude of strident cultures together. From their clashes, a new Outremer identity is emerging. All courtiers of your dynasty become Outremer, Jerusalem becomes Outremer, and you become Outremer. So you do that. There it is. It's a Latin culture. It doesn't have any special features, but it's it's easier to spread. So as you can see, it's right there, and then you go into your court. I don't think it counts people who are in your court who are a count, for example. It's more talking about like these people. Or no? Wait, what the heck? Strange. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so like Prince Henri is Outremer. Helvius, my daughter, she's Outremer. Strange. My Spy Master, he's Greek. It's supposed to convert everybody in the court. Odd. But the important part about getting the culture changeover is that it just gives you something to start with here, because the fastest way to get cultural conversion is by having bordering counties of that same level. Of course, it also helps to have people in your various duchies and things like that that are of the culture, so you might want to revoke and things like that. But it'll it's the Emperor of Outremer, so you should create its culture if you're going to be doing that. So I have some. So I guess let's wrap this up by me saying I in the future, probably early 2020, want to do a one where I go for that achievement. I do want to do it where I embrace the culture, so I have to be a Latin character. So that means I have to be playing as a character who is French, Norman, Occitanian, Italian, one of the following. French, Norman, Occitanian, Italian, Sardinian, Dalmatian, although it's kind of hard to find Dalmatian characters. Who else qualifies? See, French, Norman, Italian, Occitanian, Roman, but that's a whole other thing. Dalmatian, and Sardinian. Yeah, I think that, yeah, because Basque is in the Iberian group. So I'm pretty sure I know one of two characters that I want to play from the 1066 start when I do that. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and I will consider them. The culture doesn't really matter a whole lot, other than, for example, if you're Dalmatian, blind people cannot inherit. And I think Italians have a greater chance of being elected to the College of Cardinals, but I don't really play the papal game. Maybe I should. And I think, yeah. And as for Norman, I could play, William the Conqueror. Oh wait, no, that's right. It's Anglo-Saxon. I could play Ingo the Conqueror, but remember, there's that decision to turn them. Well, there's an event where Norman rulers become English, so it probably would not be William the Conqueror or anybody who is in England. Just as a heads up. Like I said, I already have a couple characters in mind, and since it is an achievement that's going to take a lot of grinding to get through, I probably will also make that the Survivor, where you go from 1066 to 1453. You go to the end of the game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this campaign. Just wanted to do sort of a quick one. Have it uploading during my finals week, so it's probably the 12th when you're watching this, 12th or 13th. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games, and you all have yourselves a wonderful day. Please be sure to subscribe if you have not already, so that you're always notified whenever a new video goes up on the channel. I'll see you guys around. Bye.